calisthenics. We're going to start with 120 beats per minute, a country shuffle doing C, F, C, G. C, F, C, G. Just that over and over. One more. Okay, next up we are going to do the same beat pattern, the country shuffle, at 150 beats per minute, using the chords D, G, D, A. Here we go. Okay, next up in the ukulele calisthenics. And don't worry, folks, we are having a play along shortly. This is just the countdown. We're just warming up a little bit. We're trying something new during the countdown, and that's warming up. So this time we're going to do the G and A string together. We're going to kind of pinch those together. And then we're going to do the C and the E string together. Pinch those. And then we're going to alternate those back and forth. So in the key of F. And that's it. So we're going to do this 100 beats per minute in a straight beat. So not a swing beat, just a straight beat. And that's it, in the key of F. So we're going to do F, B flat, F, C. F, B flat, F, C. Over and over. Are you ready? Here we go. Okay, the last little bit today. For our warm-up, again, we're having a play-along that's going to start in just a few minutes as a little ukulele warm-up. We're going to do some good old-fashioned Travis picking. That would be the G string, then the A string. We're going to pick those strings. G string, then the A string, then the C string, then the E string. It's going to sound like this. We're going to do this in the key of C. So it's like this. And we're just going to do C, F, C, G, just like we started out in the very beginning of our warm-up countdown. So here we go. Let's get a little drum beat. It's a straight beat. It's 100 beats per minute. It goes a little something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that is it, folks. Thanks so much. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that gets your fingers warm and ready to go. We're going to play this periodically instead of countdown music, just to give you an opportunity to warm up while we're counting down. So now let's start the show.
It's time to mingle. We're gonna jingle, jangle, jingle. It's heaven sent. Ain't got to pay no rent. Strumming is your band. Man, it's Ukulele Gent. If strumming is your bent, hey, it's a Ukulele Gent.
All right, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to our weekly play-along. Someone had asked about that, and they want us to do the that little theme song as a play-along song. So I don't have the chords and lyrics to that. I would have to put that together. Can't be too hard, but we could do that. We could do that. Oh, Lindsay, there you go. You played along with that. All right, I'll do that. I'll put that on my to-do list, and we will do that. All right, so welcome. If you're here for the first time, and I think there are a few, we are glad you're here. We do this every week. It's Wednesdays, 7 o'clock. Usually lasts right about an hour, and we scroll chords and lyrics. We socialize in the chat. We might learn a little bit, but hopefully we have a really good time. I do, and I hope you do too. And there, hello, Charla. Charla's saying hello to my parents. Hello, Mom and Dad. And hello, Amy. All right, so let's get rolling. I don't really have many announcements. We're just gonna play some. One announcement is chords and lyrics. That question is often asked. For a long time, we have been putting those in a Dropbox that was for free, made available to you. I switched that just a couple weeks ago, and now they're on a Patreon page. So Patreon is a thing, a website where people do things. They give lessons, and it can be used for all sorts of different things. So I do have some lessons and some group instruction a couple times a month. Those are a paid thing, a very small amount. But the chords and lyrics are free. So if you go to patreon.com/Ukulele Gent and just sign up for a free account, and you can get those chords and lyrics. Just FYI, it's one big long PDF that has all the songs from each night for that. Thank you very much, Lindsay. Man, Lindsay, you're just on it tonight. You're playing along with the countdown, the theme song. You're posting links. Thank you very much. Normally, Terry Brandsma does a lot of helping out. He is not available tonight. So I think we have Audrey. I haven't seen her comments, but Audrey is one of the folks that helps behind the scenes. So thank you, Audrey, and Terry, who is not here tonight. But Lindsay, thanks for doing that. All right, so let's come here. We've done this before. We've also done this as a collab, one of the collaborations that was done. But tonight we're just going to do it live. So fairly slow. So I want to talk a couple things here. The more you play, the more you kind of, feel the freedom to just vary a little bit. Stop playing for just a moment and then pick back up, or do something like this, right? Instead of at a certain part of the song. So you'll hear, we'll do a few, just different things in the song. But the part I want to really point out here is the ending, because it's kind of cool. So it says outree. That is a typo. You know what? I'm going to fix that right here on the air, because I can't believe I did that. But I'm going to fix that. All right. Now it's outro. Much better. So this is the end of the song, the last little bit of the song. Hey, Renee. Last little bit of the song. And that C, we're not showing bars and beats in this format. Most of you are probably thankful for that. But that C, if you notice on the first line of the outro, some folks think I'm hiding. Then there's a little bit of a space and then the C. That's when the C comes in, after you have sung the word hiding. And I do it with an up strum. And it just kind of has this fun little bit to it. So it sounds like this. Ready? It goes, some folks think I'm hiding. Then I go to C. Right? So I just want you to know it comes after hiding, not on hiding. So it's this. Some folks think I'm hiding. It's been rumors that I died. I'm alive and well in Tennessee. So it's kind of a fun thing, and I'm just doing that. Some folks think I'm hiding. That's it. Didn't want that part to confuse you. So let's get this rolling, folks. And the green, if you're new, the green just means we're playing chords, but the words are shown there because it's part of the song. It's just an instrumental portion of either the chorus or the verse. So that's why I do it like that. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All my exes live in Texas, and Texas is the place I dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Rosanna's down in Texarkana wanted me to push her broom. Sweet Eileen's in Abilene, she forgot I hung the moon. And Allison's in Galveston somehow lost her sanity. And Dimples, who now live in Temple's, got the law looking for me. And all my exes live in Texas. And Texas is the place I dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. I remember that old Frio River where I learned to swim. It brings to mind another time where I wore my welcome thin. By transcendental meditation, I go there each night. I always come back to myself long before daylight. And all my exes live in Texas. Texas is the place I really love to be. But all my exes live in Texas. Therefore, I reside in Tennessee. Here comes that part. Some folks think I'm hiding. It's been rumors that I died. But I'm alive and well in Tennessee. Hey, one thing too, and I probably should have mentioned that, but if you're playing like the normal, not the Hawaiian D7, but the normal first position D7. If you realize when you're playing that, you're playing like a regular D, right? You're playing that regular D like that, and then you're adding your pinky here. Well, when you're doing that little bit at the end and you're going to the C, you can leave your pinky. It's already on the position that will be a C chord when you bring up your other fingers. So you can do that. See how my pinky stayed right there? And then I put those three fingers back. Do it again. So. There, you know, Donna, that's exactly why I did that song first. We're going to do a faster one later, but we wanted to start slow. All right, let's come back here. There we go. All right, and I have to remind myself, I saw Lisa Webb make a comment. So next week, I have to remind myself, I know, I'm fixing misspelled words, I'm writing notes right in the middle of a play along. Okay, so next song. And again, if for the folks who are new, occasionally I have to put these little earbuds in. And we do some drum machine, which means I do this. And usually a couple songs during the hour, during the evening, we add some percussions in there, and hopefully it's fun. But hopefully it also helps build some skills, some tempo, timing skills for you. Craig, I do need an intern. Oh, I do. Oh, I want to ask All right, I have two things I want to ask. All right, so Craig, yes, I do need an intern. It doesn't pay very well. Okay, so here we go. Let's come back to this song here, and we'll get rolling. The chord check. You know, most of those fairly easy. Take a look at that F minor. That F minor right there. Not the easiest chord to get to, but it's not as bad as some chords. So, all right, let's come back to where you can see everything. Okay, and here we go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze, listening to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in. Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western skies. All my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountain rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences, gaze at the moon until I lose my senses. Can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze, listening to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in. Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western skies. All my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountain rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences, gaze at the moon until I lose my senses. I can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Don't stretch it out here. Fence me in. All right. Ah, that's a fun song. That takes a lot of breath management. There's certain songs, just the way they're paced, you got to really time your breathing on that one and take a big breath right when a verse starts. At least that's what I think about that. All right, so I don't need these anymore. So we'll do that usually a couple times each show, a drum machine. That's always kind of fun. If anyone is looking at my face, and I seem to have a couple little splotches, I visited the dermatologist, and being a pale Floridian, every now and again, a couple times a year, I have to get zapped with some liquid nitrogen stuff. So anyway, a cayuse is a horse. Okay, let's keep moving. We have not done this song before. We're not going to do that intro. We're just going to vamp on C. And we're doing the faster version of this song. Eric Clapton's faster version of this song. So while I take a sip of water, we do have that B flat 6, but I think that's only in the intro. Yeah, so you don't even have to worry about B flat 6. So you do have to worry about E flat, right? And that E flat, if you take a look at that, it's not terrible, but it might not be in your chord wheelhouse yet. So there you go. Katie Jones, thank you very much. Yeah, it's really nothing, but I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. All right, so tempo. I'm probably gonna do it. I like strumming fast. It'll probably be about like this. After midnight, we gonna let it all hang out. I'll slow it down a little bit. So about that speed that I was just playing. Vamp on C. 1, 2, 3, 4. After midnight, we gonna let it all hang out. There's 4 C's after each of these. After midnight, we gonna chug-a-lug and shout. We're gonna stimulate some action. We gonna get some satisfaction. We gonna find out what it's all about. After midnight, we gonna let it all hang out. After midnight, we gonna shake your tambourine. After midnight, it's all gonna be peaches and cream. We're gonna cause talk and suspicion. We gonna give an exhibition. We gonna find out what it's all about. After midnight, we gonna let it all hang out. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang out. After midnight, we're gonna shake your tambourine. After midnight, it's all gonna be peaches and cream. We're gonna cause talk and suspicion. We're gonna give an exhibition. We're gonna find out what it's all about. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang out. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang out. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang out. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang out. One more. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang out. All right, that's our first attempt at that song on this show, but I try to have one brand new song each time. And when I say brand new song, not like the Beatles just released a brand new song. If you didn't hear that, that's a kind of a cool technology thing where they took a recording from John Lennon like 30 years ago and then a guitar solo for that recording like 20 years ago and then new stuff from Paul and Ringo. It's pretty amazing that the technology is there, and they attribute it all to the new buzzword AI. They've been doing things like that before, though. Nat King Cole and Natalie Cole, if you remember years ago, did that duet for Unforgettable. So they've done that. Lorraine, yes, that was fast. Okay, so I'm going to say that real quick. So if you're newer to ukulele and some of these songs seem fast, don't give up. Just realize that you will be playing that fast. If you stick with it, practice, you will be playing that fast down the road. I hear it all the time. People swear they would never be able to play a certain song at a certain speed, and now they're like, yeah, I do that no problem. That's easy. And it's just practice. So we'll mix it up. We have some fast, some medium, and some slow here. We try to do a little something for everybody. This is just, I love this song just because it's cool. It's just got a cool groove. There's really nothing special here. Again, new folks, if you see that down arrow, it just means just a single down strum. Oh, okay, Lori Timberlake. She wants to see a shot of my hand when I'm strumming fast. I will show you that. I want to stay on track, but I will show you that. So, my strum, and what I would recommend, if you're looking for volume, like if you talk to Devin Scott, if you know Devin Scott, he's a great performer, but a lot of times he's looking to get more volume from his uke, and he'll use like multiple fingers, right, to really get that volume from the strings. I have some microphones here, and I don't need that. I'm usually I strum with this finger, just this one finger, and I'm doing this. I'm down with my nail. I'll turn sideways in a second. I'm down with my nail, up with the pad of my finger, and these fingers are just sort of hanging here like this, hanging here, not touching the strings. And I strum like that because I chuck a lot, right? So these fingers are usually just sort of out here like this. So when I'm strumming, well, regardless of speed, well, let me go this way. I am going like that, right? You can see that's real slow. And when I'm going fast, one of the things to remember is try to minimize your hand movement. My arm is not swinging. If you look at that, it's really just a wrist, a little bit of finger, and a little bit of wrist. And that's mostly what so there's side. It looks like these fingers are hitting the strings, but they are not. It's just this one is hitting the strings. So hopefully that helps. Who is this Devin Scott? Devon, as he's often known. Hey, Devin was at my house a few weeks ago. That was a lot of fun. Devin rocks. He put on a great concert in my backyard. All right, back to the song. Okay, so we're just gonna do this. Chords, if you look at those, nothing real crazy. You probably will know most of those chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's where it gets like all cool, that A minor. I'm the king of the swingers, oh, the jungle VIP. I reached the top and had to stop, and that's what's bothering me. I wanna be a man cub who stroll right into town and be just like that other man. I'm tired of monkeying around. Oh, who-be-doo, I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too. You see it's true, someone like me can learn to be like someone like you. Now don't try to kid me, man, 'cause I made a deal with you. What I desire is man's red fire to make my dream come true. Give me that secret, man cub, clue me what to do. Give me the power of man's red flower so I can be like you. Oh, ooby-doo, I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too. You see it's true, someone like me can learn to be like someone like you. I wanna ape your mannerisms, we'll be a set of twins. No one will know where man cub ends and orangutan begins. And when I eat bananas, I won't peel them with my feet, 'cause I'll become a man cub and learn some etiquette. Oh, ooby-doo, I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too. You see it's true, Someone like me can learn to be like someone like you. Oh, ooby-doo, wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too. You see it's true, someone like me can learn to be like someone like you. Yes, that is a fun one. Yeah, Devon. Just so everyone knows I'm kidding, it's Devin, D-E-V-I-N. But he is often called Devon. All right. Let's, yeah, you know, I've got, maybe sometime we'll do a little strumming on a Wednesday. Try to keep Wednesdays largely to playing along, but we'll mix in some instruction. And it's most of the time you're going that little spot right there on the uke, in between the edge of your fretboard and the edge of the uke. So that's kind of the sweet spot. A lot of people think you should strum over the sound hole. The sound hole is for sound to come out, not to block it with your hands. And most of the time, you're a little more in that area. People have their preferences, so do what's comfortable, but maybe work on that section. All right, let's see. What's next? All right, so we have talked about this before. I will show you this just because it's a nice little trick. It's a chord embellishment, a boogie note, a sus chord. So they go by many names. So, and they're optional. But the reason they're so great is because usually they're easy. All you're doing is just either adding a finger or removing a finger from a chord you're already playing. Not every time, but the general rule is that's kind of how they work. So I could play this song like this. If I just go into the beginning. I have climbed the highest mountain. I'm just doing a regular island strum. Okay? But I'm going to add a little boogie note, a little chord embellishment here. And if you look, we're sort of in the middle of the screen where it says extra stuff. That down, down, up, up, down, up, that's your island strum. Down, down, up, up, down, up. That third down, it's a C all the way through. Except that third down, and I'm putting a C sus4. Now if you look just above that in the chord chart, I'm going to keep my finger in the C position, and then I'm going to put my pointer finger on the first fret of the E string. Right? And you can hear that, the difference, right? Donna, you're brilliant. It is the boogie chord, the boogie note from Sloop John B. It's the same one. So, and I'm going to do that on the third down. So it's going to sound like this. Right? And I'm just putting it down just for that down and then lifting it right back up. Okay, so that's for the C. For the F, and part of the song, you have a boogie note for the F. The F is you play an F. Okay, there's just a normal F. The boogie note for an F is a D minor. And I'm going to do the exact same thing. On that third down, I am going to add the finger to make the F a D minor and then release the finger. So it sounds like this. And then the G is a little bit different. It's a G sus2. And for that one, you're removing a finger, right? So if you make a G and lift your middle finger, you will make a G sus2. And we're going to do this. It's a little more complicated, but because I'm lifting it more than once. Okay? And Jane, that is an excellent name for those fancy notes. So we're going to just do that. If you want to try that, you can always come back and watch this. New folks, immediately after this play along ends, this recording is available on Facebook, just on the Ukulele Gent page. And within usually a day, sometimes the same night, sometimes the next day, I put them on YouTube as well. All right, and right after this, I'm going to talk about next week. I have a note to do that. I don't want to forget. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Verse 1. I have climbed the highest mountains, I have run through the fields only to be with you, only to be with you. I have run, I have crawled, I have scaled these city walls, only to be with you. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I have kissed the honey lips, felt the healing in her fingertips. It burns like fire, this burning desire. I have spoke with the tongue of the angels. I have held the hand of the devil, as warm in the night, as cold as a stone. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. But I still haven't found, oh, what I'm looking for. Here we go. Let's start that instrumental. Oh, hold on. I believe in the kingdom come, when all those colors bleed into one, bleed into one. Yes, I'm still running. You broke the bonds and you loosed the chains, carried the cross of my shame, of my shame. You know I believe it, but I still haven't found what I'm looking for. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Alrighty. Okay, so try those boogie notes. And it's not just for this one song. kind of once you know how they work, you can fit them into lots of different songs. So you heard Donna just a minute ago. She said, oh, this is the same one from Swoop, John B. So very, very true. All right, so next week. So normally, most weeks, it's me up here in my little office, and we're doing a play-along. But there are occasions where I get to do some really, really cool stuff. So if you have heard of the Webb Tigert duo, that's Lisa Webb and Bob Tigert. Phenomenal musicians, really, really phenomenal. They are part of the performers on the T-Bug cruise that departs next Thursday. Okay, so I know a lot of you are going on that cruise, so you're going to get to meet Lisa and Bob if you've never met them. But on their way, kind of into Tampa, to get to Tampa, they're swinging by here. So next week we are going to have a play along, but we're going to have Bob and Lisa in my living room, doing some play along songs, doing some originals. We're going to mix it up. It's going to be a lot of fun, and so you really want to watch that one. That's going to be cool. So Lisa and Bob, I am looking forward to that. But so same time, same everything. Chords and lyrics will still scroll. The main difference is we're going to be in a living room instead of an office, and we're going to have Bob and Lisa live here. So put that on your calendar. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss that. Yeah, and they're bringing dates, says Bob. Oh, so you can see them in the comments right now. All right. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, we are going to do, so we do collaborations. A collaboration, if you are new, is, you've probably seen them online where there's a square with a bunch of little squares, and in those little squares are different musical parts. Someone's playing the uke, someone's playing drums, someone's, doing something, singing and harmonizing. So we've had a number of collaboration specials, which means we record those in advance, and then we have a show one night, and it's all the people who, not all the people, it's all the songs for that night are done by people who are part of Wednesday. They tune in on every Wednesday, and they're part of the songs that lead that. So I reuse those every once in a while, and this is one of them. Great song, Simon and Garfunkel song, Cecilia. So here's chords and lyrics. Pretty straightforward stuff. Yeah. And here's the collaboration for Cecilia. Done, I don't know, maybe a year ago or so. But here it goes. It's a fun one.
Celia, you're breaking my heart. You're shaking my confidence daily. Oh, Cecilia, I'm down on my knees. I'm begging you, please, to come home. Celia, you're breaking my heart. You're shaking my confidence daily. Oh, Cecilia, I'm down on my knees. I'm begging you, please, to come home. Come on home. Making love in the afternoon with Cecilia up in my bedroom.
Making love on
I
my
got
bed.
up to wash my face. When I come back to bed, someone's taking my place. Celia, you're breaking my heart. You're shaking my confidence daily. Oh, Cecilia, I'm down on my knees. I'm begging you, please, to come home. Come on home. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up.
Jubilation, she loves me again. I fall on the floor and I'm laughing. Jubilation, she loves me again. I fall on the floor and I'm laughing. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Yes, that was a fun one. You know, it is cool how all those things come together. You know, there's the hitting the cajon and there's the tambourine. When you watch it, you kind of can see all the pieces. When you just listen, you're like, it just sounds full. It was a lot of fun to do that. I'm not sure how we figured that out, but Susan Ropars. Ropars is her name, and she was in that collaboration. All right, see you later, Jane. Okay, what do we got next? What do we got? I saw Ray Segrimus in the comments. Hey, Ray. When Ray was on this, he was a guest on this little program, and he did Burnin' Love. Like, Lord Almighty, feel my temperature right? Elvis did a version of that. He did that. And I think that's the only time we've done this. So, we'll give it a shot. It won't be Ray Segrimus quality, but we'll give it a shot. We'll have some fun. The strum for this, I was doing something before and it just sort of fit. Let me think this. Hold on. That's it. Alright, I'm going to take these headphones out. Sorry, I had to get that in my head. I was playing that a couple times today just to get ready, and but you can just play a regular island strum. It's just, there's some strums that are split strums. They're abbreviated. So don't think you can play a full G and a full A, because it just won't fit. So I'm doing a island strum with a chuck, and I'm going to be splitting it. You'll hear it. Here we go. Lord Almighty, feel my temperature rising. Higher and higher, it's burning through to my soul. Girl, you're gonna set me on fire. My brain is flaming, I don't know which way to go. Your kisses lift me higher, like the sweet song of the choir. You light my morning sky with a burning love. Ooh, feel my temperature rising. Help me, I'm flaming, I must be 109. Burning, burning, well, let's start verse 2 again. See, that's what happens when I try a new strum in a song. Here we go. Ooh, I feel my temperature rising. Help me, I'm flaming, I must be 109. Burning, burning, nothing. Well, that's twice, Greg. Burning, 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 and nothing can cool me. There we go. I just might turn into smoke, but I feel fine. 'Cause your kisses lift me higher, like the sweet song of the choir. You light my morning sky with the burning love. That stuff used to bother me, you know. I used to get all worked up. But part of me, I think that's good to stop and let you see a mistake be made, wink, wink, and know that it's okay. You usually don't want to stop during the middle of a song like I've just done. But we're just here to have fun. It's coming closer, the flames are licking my body. Won't you help me? I feel like I'm slipping away. It's hard to breathe, my chest is a heaving. Lord have mercy, I'm burning a hole where I lay. Your kisses lift me higher, like the sweet song of a choir. You light my morning sky with the burning love, with the burning love. I'm just a hunk of burning love, 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 just a hunk of burning love. All right, we'll do that one again, but I worked through that a couple times. I told you it wasn't going to be race of grimace quality, right? All right, what do we got left here? We probably have, what, just 2 songs left. Next song, 2. We've got a little... Amy. That was hot. All right, we've got Handle with Care, Traveling Wilburys song. And this also has a strum that's just a little outside of what you might say is normal. Okay, so if you know this song, it goes like... Okay, so I'll do that slow, and then we'll do that together. So it's G, G, F, F, and then C up and down a few times. Right? Got that? I'll do it one more time. Slow, and then we'll do it fast. Alright, so something to work on there. Again, you can always play this back. The nice thing about this, watching the replay on Facebook, is it's available like immediately. The nice thing about watching it on YouTube is you can slow it down. I don't think you can do that on Facebook, but the YouTube you could like choose the speed you want to play it back at. So if you want to see something that's happening with my fingers, you can slow it down. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Been beat up and battered around, been set up and I've been shot down. You're the best thing I'd ever found. Handle me with care. Reputations changeable, situations tolerable. Baby, you're adorable. You know, so I use a piece of software. I really am sorry. I use a piece of software called OBS that helps put all these things on the screen and stream them to you. And right in the middle of that, I don't think that's ever happened, it gave me like a hot fix message that's saying I need to upgrade. That's bizarre. right during the middle of using it. So we're going to start on verse 2 with my apologies from OBS. All right, here we go. Reputations changeable, situations tolerable. Baby, you're adorable. Handle me with care. I'm so tired of being lonely. I still have some love to give. Won't you show me that you really care? Everybody's got somebody to lean on. Put your body next to mine and dream on. I've been fobbed off and I've been fooled. I've been robbed and ridiculed in daycare centers and night schools. Handle me with care. Been stuck in airports, terrorized, sent to meetings, hypnotized, overexposed, commercialized. Handle me with care. I'm so tired of being lonely. I still have some love to give. Won't you show me that you really care? Everybody's got somebody to lean on. Put your body next to mine and dream on. I've been uptight and made a mess. I'm cleaning up myself, I guess. Oh, the sweet smell of success. Handle me with care. All right, I think I said that was the last song, right? But let me verify that. No, we do have one more. One more, and we're going to slow it down a little bit. If you don't know who Ray Segrimus is, Ray is just awesome. He's a phenomenal player, singer, teacher. He's all of that. And we've had him as a guest here. So check out Ray. I just see him in the comments a few times. Being very nice, Ray. That's very nice. A couple of these songs need a little more practice. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of picking. Little Travis picking. Travis picking. I'm just doing the outside strings and then the inside strings. So I'm not trying to pitch Patreon, but I have been in the middle of a multi-week instruction on different styles, different patterns of Travis picking. So we cover all this stuff. If you're ever interested in stuff like that, you can check out that Patreon page. All right, so we're gonna do that. And you could, if to the beat, you could do an island strum that you know. I'll put the chords and lyrics. Well, let me do that now. So, there's a storm across the valley, right? Or we could pick it. Same speed. There's a storm across the valley. Yep. And I'm going to weave in a little bit of strumming with the picking. At certain parts, you'll know when it happens because the picking will stop. This is a good song, and it's kind of a nice song. It's fairly slow. If you do want to work on some picking like that, this is kind of a nice tempo to do that. So it's a Travis picking with a little bit of a swing to it. Do, 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 do. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a storm across the valley. Clouds are rolling in. The afternoon is heavy on your shoulders. There's a truck out on the 4-lane, a mile or more away. The whining of his wheel just makes it colder. He's an hour away from riding on your prayers up in the sky, and 10 days on the road are barely gone. There's a fire softly burning, supper's on the stove. It's the light in your eyes that makes him warm. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. There's all the news to tell him how you'd spend your time. What's the latest thing the neighbors say? And your mother called last Friday, sunshine made her cry. You felt the baby move just yesterday. Long time that I can lay this tired old body down. Feel your fingers, feathers soft upon me. The kisses that I live for, the love that lights my way, the happiness that living with you brings me. It's the sweetest thing I know of, just spending time with you. It's the little things that make the house a home. Like a fire softly burning, supper on the stove, light in your eyes that keeps me warm. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. I said, hey, it's good to be back home again. All right, so there's one if you're new to picking. You can find that stuff. If you don't want to find it on Patreon, you can find that on YouTube. It's just Travis picking, basic Travis picking. It's an easy skill, but it makes you sound really good without doing a whole lot. Alrighty. You guys are so nice. Okay, folks, well, that was fun. Hey, I did want to ask if someone has some graphic artist graphic art skills, like computer, like Photoshop or Pixelmator, an app like that. If you have some of those skills and a little extra time that you might want to contribute. Occasionally I need some stuff for this to post on the, Facebook for a reminder of something coming up. So if that is something you have and wouldn't mind volunteering a little time to help us out, there's no money in this show. This is all for free, just for people to have fun. So it would be a volunteer effort. Sorry about that, but we're all volunteers. Anyhow, let me know. Just ping me on Messenger, Facebook Messenger, or Ukulele Gent at iCloud.com. But glad you're here. New folks, really glad you're here. Glad you found us. Come back next Wednesday. Again, Lisa Webb, Bob Tigert, Webb Tigert duo, live with a play along from my living room. It's going to be awesome. And that's it. Folks that are going on the cruise, looking forward to seeing you. And everyone, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you devote an hour and 8 minutes of your Wednesday to this. I hope it's meaningful. It is to me. I hope it is to you. Be good. Take care of others, and hope to see you next Wednesday, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, right here. All right. Take care, everyone. Good night.